guys, welcome back to another video. We are back in United Mulisse, and we are doing a tour video. And the person that'll be helping me in this video is Natsu.
Yay! Hey! Well, let's get on with the tour.
Yes.
So first off, you could see these two big buildings right here. First, we have the Freedom Tower. Then we have this big diamond tower. Mulisse, you could tell about the Freedom Tower.
So, this Freedom Tower is basically based off of a real life tower in New York City. And the reason why I built it is because I like how it looks. And in total, it took me 7 hours to build this whole thing. And it was built mostly by me.
Yes, and now we're going to move on this big diamond tower. It is based on a building, but it's not the exact replica, but it looks really nice and pretty sick, and I thought it would be really cool to be in this world. I did build the skeleton of it, and I've had some help with the
Moving on.
Let's move on to the factory, maybe?
Yes.
Explanation.
So this factory is for my military because it's the gun factory, and basically it has everything that you would need. It just says the names, doesn't have guns actually. There's no guns in Minecraft. There's nowhere else. At the base.
Now we're here at the hospital.
Yes. So this hospital took me maybe 50 minutes to completely finish and furnish. I built it myself, no help at all. It's quite simple actually, because like there's only a couple of floors or so, and the rooms are super simple.
The rooms?
Yes, this is one of the most used rooms that we use. We should move on to the next building. Next off, we still have the police station from the last video. It's still here. No real change, except for there's a police car back there, and someone's inside the jail, but they're not in the game right now. They'd be yelling though. So that's why I didn't let them in the game, because they'd be yelling and screaming, saying, "Let me out." Oh yeah, alright. Moving on, we have this beautiful park. It's super simple. I built it within like 10-15 minutes. This pond, there's a nice pond and some benches that you can sit at with the beautiful scene of flowers.
Moving on to the neighborhood.
Yes, this neighborhood was actually was completely built by me. All houses are actually being used right now. Most of them are actually very active players that join a lot. Well, some of them. One of them hasn't been on in a week. So
next to the neighborhood, we have, right next to the neighborhood and park, we have our own, I guess, Walmart, I guess you could
kind
say.
of, but it's Wallplex.
It's called Wallplex.
Yes, it's a nice shopping place actually. It has furniture and food. Whoa. Oh. Moving on now, we have the bank. It's called the Fleesa Bank. Now this one was built
off of GTA Bank.
Yeah. J-Bro built this.
AKA Natsu.
Yes. And all the treasures are in here. And now, moving on to the courthouse. The courthouse was built by Darren. I hope you guys remember him for the Battlefield 1 video. Well, it was mostly built by me, but he helped with the floor and stuff. As you can see, it's pretty simple. I mean, there's the seats and the stands and the judge's place. Moving on, well, we already done the diamond tower. Actually, we did skip something. We skipped the bar over here. So we
only have the bar. It's just a regular classic bar, you know.
Yeah.
We have some drinks in these chests.
On the bottom one is the cash register. I mean. Now, for the horse dealership. This dealership was almost completely built by Natsu. I basically did the inside, kind of like the decoration over there, and I did where all the horses are bought.
We have this big white office tower.
Yes, none of the floors are operational except for the top, which is my office. It's loaded with stuff. Yeah. Not that hard to build though.
One of my favorite places,
Willard's Coffee Shop. This is where Natsu works, actually. He works here. You can explain the rest.
Right here we have pastry. Here
caramel
we have
macchiato coffee. Hello, Willard himself.
This is definitely one of my favorite places because, you know, I love pastries and coffee.
Yes, I do too.
Right next to Willard's Coffee, we have a fire station. Just a regular fire station. We have a fire truck here. Pretty nice fire truck.
And two of them in here. Here we have the fire and rescue helicopter.
So right next to the fire department, we have a cemetery. United Mulisse Cemetery.
Yes, it has the veteran side and the citizen side. Now
we pretty much covered
the
this
first
area,
city. Now we're moving on to the under construction city. And first off, probably the biggest thing you see right now, the airport. Now this airport was built by Darren. It was designed by him. I helped a lot on here. This is huge, but the planes aren't. I mean, you got this waiting room in here. Willard's Coffee actually expanded in here. This is not Willard, this is one of his workers. Over here we have the security and everything, and here's the flight terminals. And over here we do have a first class plane. Only bad thing about it is that you don't get the easy boarding, which is on the second class plane, which is easy boarding, walk down a flight of stairs and then get in. Next, we have
this big mansion over here,
which is owned by Natsu himself. I built it with a lot of help from Darren on the garden, the backyard, and I did most of the building designs. He helped on the inside, sort of. I did the balconies and stuff. This is a huge mansion, and it actually took us a while to perfect it. The roof is kind of messed up though, because I failed on the roof. And the last thing in the cities is World Trade Center, the North Tower. It's currently
under construction right now.
Yes, controlled demolition too, because we kind of flunked the wall, so then we're trying to redo it. So we have to control them demolish it.
And
Wait,
also,
there's one
Mulisse,
last
would you
thing.
like to tell him something?
There's one last thing. We do have the military base that we haven't covered yet.
Yes, we have the military base, which is very important.
Yes, we have the anti-air guns, which are a big part of protection, and we also have a missile just in case we need it. Nothing much has changed. The tank's design has changed just a teensy bit. We got some spec ops boats over here. And that'll pretty much wrap up United Mulisse. And there's one last thing before I end this video. If we hit 10 subscribers by Wednesday, we will do a GTA video. And not so...
Yes, a GTA video, and GTA is really fun, so you might want to subscribe.
Yeah. And that's basically it. Please like and subscribe to this video, and we will see you all later. Bye.